student. Today we are going to talk about modal verbs. Modal verbs are also called modal auxiliaries, which is a very important part, especially if you wish to learn how to speak and how to write correct English. Let us try to understand what is a modal verb. What might be the definition of it, why they are called modal verbs, why they are called modal auxiliaries. They are also like helping verbs which work like the helping verbs of the tense. Helping verb of the tense means, as you know, it's they are given. I have written it here as do, does, did, is, are, am, was, were, has, have, had. The way these helping verbs decide the tense of the sentence. In the same way, modal verb usually work. Wherever we use modal verb, we do not use these helping verb. That means to say that modal verb is going to take the place of these helping verbs in the sentence. And further, but these modal verbs keep a special sense too. Yes, you have to take care of this thing, that whenever we use modal verbs in place of normal tense, normal helping verb, at the very moment of time they will work like them. Along with this, they will have a special sense in the sentence. Which is not done by other helping verbs. So that is the specialty of modal verbs. And one more thing, modal verbs always carries verb first form with it. That means to say that main verb of the sentence is used just after them. Let's talk about its kind. Basically, not in this video, but now I will keep on giving you the videos back to back on modal verb, because it cannot be completed in a day, and if we try to complete it in a day, I don't think so that the best explanation can be given to you in a single video, or the video will be too lengthier, which is not supposed to be good. So let's talk about types of modal verbs. So basically we will go through 13 kinds of modal verbs: can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, need not, dare not, had better, ought to, used to, must. So today we are going to just talk about use of can. Basic use. Let's talk about why do we use can. Can is used for the following senses we want to give in our sentence. So whenever we want to give the following things I have written down, you need to use directly can. It's going to be very interesting if you take the notice of these kinds of things. The first and foremost use of can, which is very specific. Basically, student asks, sir, can give the meaning of so many things. So what is the use of this? So I have brought the basic use of can. Why do we have can here in English? What difference we will find between the use of can, may, might, and could? You are going to come to know about all these kinds of things through the videos back to back now. First use is theoretical possibility. What is theoretical possibility? It is the possibility which can be proved with some scientific facts. What do you mean by scientific facts? For an example, try to understand with this example. Suppose you are saying you have seen some patches of clouds in the sky, and you know usually black clouds bring the rain to the earth. It is, you know, the science behind it, you know the fact behind it, that how do we get the rain from the sky. So after seeing them, the possibility you will give there must be used can. It can rain today. If somebody asks you, why are you saying so, what is the reason behind your this possibility, you can prove it with the help of some scientific facts. Second, for an example, so I'm saying, because as you are walking on a slippery surface, so the possibility of your is getting slipped there just because of lack of friction. So the possibility I will give there is you can slip. Why are you saying so? If somebody asks me, I can prove it, because whenever we walk on a slippery surface, just because of lack of friction, we can fall down. That is called theoretical possibility. So this is the first use of can. Now second use of can is power, ability, capacity. That means whenever we have to show these three things, power, ability, capacity of ours, whether it is mental power or physical power, whether it is ability or capacity, it is used to show the power to do, ability to work, capacity to deal with. Try to understand it with example. I can lift this box, so I'm going to show my physical power. So when it comes to power, so can must be used. Second, C can solve this question, though we are not going to show here the physical power, but mental power, the capacity, I think we are going to show of that girl. Third basic use of can is offer making, to show the offer of doing something for someone. As sometimes we say, can I make a tea? Can I carry your bags? Basically we think that we are taking or we are requesting him, because normally if you talk about showing request and something else like that with the help of can, it is not done, because it usually brings less polite request. If your request is less polite, I don't think so that is called a proper or a good quality of request at all. That is actually offer. We usually make offer for something, for we usually make offer for doing something for someone. The last use of make today we are going to learn is permission. Whenever we have to take permission or give permission, but remember, the permission you take or the permission you give with the help of can, it is always less polite. And I will not ask you to use can for any kind of permission, because it is not supposed to be a formal permission. Even then, it is one of the uses, because in sometime we have to use it. How and when, you must know. To take permission or give, but not supposed to be more polite. So better to avoid it. I have written already. For permission, it is used for juniors while commanding or being less polite. Sometime in our life, though it should not be done, but even then sometime we have to be very strict. Sometime we have to give or take permission even from our juniors. So in such condition you can use it, otherwise do not use it, because for taking permission I will give you later on some other modal verbs which are supposed to be the best to take permission from. So at this time I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about this at this time. But even then you should know that less polite permission can be given and taken with the help of can. Let us try to understand with the example. You can leave now. So whenever you have to just give permission to your juniors, juniors maybe in age, maybe in position or designation. Can I take your pen? It should be your actually. Can I take your pen? Whenever we have to just take permission from our friend, because you can understand with this example, whenever we take permission from our friend, we don't be that much formal, we are less formal, we just try to take permission or give permission just for giving or taking. It doesn't have that much importance and value at all. So you can understand with this. Hope you must have enjoyed the video, must be liking the video, must be noting down so many things. So please do mention your comment and try to just suggest me something else to make the video better. Thank you so much.